quiet right now here at Cedar Point because the park won't open for a few more minutes. But there's many people hard at work getting ready for the first customers. And there's plenty to do to get the rides ready to go. The day starts early for workers like Rasan Stone. He lives in the dorm like most of the other 4,000 workers hired to work over the summer months. With a busy day ahead of him, Rasan just has time for a quick bite in the cafeteria. Then it's time to head out to his job on that big green monster known as the Raptor.
We're the first ride in the park, so everyone's going to see our ride first and automatically jump in our line. And we're the last ride that you see when you leave, so you're going to want to ride this at the end.
It's so quiet at Cedar Point when none of the rides are operating. But it won't be long before thousands of kids are lining up for all the rides. The first thing Rasan has to do is get the Raptor trains onto the main track. The trains are stored on the side when the ride isn't running. Each of these cars has 8 rows of 4 seats, and for most of the day, every seat will be filled. Before the first rider jumps on board the Raptor, Rasan and his crew get to go through all the safety checks to make sure everything's working just fine. And that includes a quick ride for the final check. I guess you could call it one of the fringe benefits of working on the Raptor. Nothing like having the ride to yourself.
One of the best moments is when you drop off the lift. And the scariest moment is when you realize that you dropped off the lift. Because you're about to go upside down. Outside that vertical loop right there. It's 100 feet high, so anybody would be scared of that.
How was it? Is everything checking out okay?
Oh, it's perfect.
All right, well, now it's time for me to tame this Raptor by myself. I'm really nervous, but with Raven Costello's help, I think I might be okay. Hopefully. Come on, Caitlin, let's go. We can do this. Now, I've never ridden the Raptor before, and I have a slight fear. Okay, I'm scared out of my mind. I figure it's time to conquer this fear of coasters. Let's see, 6 flips, 60 miles an hour. No problem. We just had time to get out of the way as hundreds of kids are lining up for the first Raptor run of the day. Rasan and the rest of the team can run about 1,800 riders through the Raptor every hour. And since Rasan rides every day, what's the best seat on the ride?
Well, the best seat would have to be back left because, let me describe it for you. A lot of people like to take the front seat, but the front seat's not all it's cracked up to be. The only thing you can do is seat in the front seat. But in the back left, you get a true roller coaster experience. It whips you around in every way. When you drop off the lift, you can't even tell it's about to fall. It just snatches you right across the lift. And you just fly through the whole ride. Like, people get off and say, it seems like it's faster in the back. It's no faster than the front. It just feels better. It's a true ride.
But for most riders, they seem to like any seat. With 12 coasters at Cedar Point, some kids might wonder which is the best. But Rasan knows. What's the best ride at Cedar Point and why?
I'll be a traitor if I didn't say Raptor. But even if I didn't work in Cedar Point, I'd still say Raptor. It does everything you want it to do, and more.
Day doesn't end for Rasan Stone until the very last person at the very end of the line has ridden the Raptor. And judging by the popularity of this ride, it'll be a long night for Rasan. Reporting for KNN, I'm Caitlin Hay.